It is July 27th, 2023, and this is the latest news update for Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. I'm DC Rob. This is the channel that's dedicated to travel, number one, hopefully internationally, but travel anywhere, even to another city or another state. But also, I read the news in English for expats who live in Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere in Colombia and don't want to have to translate it on their own. Also, for short-time visitors who are coming in and want to know what's going on before, during, and after they return. Okay, let's jump into a few stories. I have a few quick ones. The first one is going to start with the Flower Festival again. So it's Thursday now. It's actually starting tomorrow. There's going to be a bunch of concerts. I read them off in prior videos, so if you want to hear them all, go back and look at those videos. But this one just has to do with the first one on opening night, which is tomorrow night. It is the opening concert, and get this, it's free. So there you go. And it's on 70. So you're going to be either in Poblado or over on 70 or 33 or Nutibaro, somewhere in those areas. So check that out. It starts at 6 p.m. Again, it is free. It's on 70. And I'm just going to read off a few names of the guest stars who are going to be there. Mayelo Ruiz, Areyes Geneo, Nelson Velasquez, Luis Alfonso, Andy Rivera, Recon, Awadeo 888, Daniel Marac, Sheo Gallego, and Mateo de Dios. Okay, so that's the opening reception for the Flower Festival. I know a lot of you guys are already in town. I hope you guys enjoy it and stay safe. The park looks nice right now, so get on over there. Okay, my next story is about a new facility that's going to open in Cartagena. It's the first shopping resort in Colombia. It'll be operated by Grupo Éxito under the Viva Shopping Center brand. And again, it's going to be in Cartagena. This will be the first of its kind in Colombia, but also in Latin America. It will be an all-day tourist destination is what they're calling it. The first stage will begin in 2026. Okay, here's a major alert from Apple for all you Apple users, whom I'm not, so I ain't stressing. But Apple is launching a major security alert for iPhone, Mac, Watch operating systems. Apple is urging users to update this ASAP. The update is essential to safeguard the integrity of devices and protect the privacy of users. You better get this done now. The National Institute of Cybersecurity has issued a level 5 warning, classified as critical. So get this done as soon as possible if you're an I person. iPhone, iShoe, iHat, all you I people, better get this update. Please stay away from my phone. I don't have to deal with all the fancy stuff. Okay, my next one has to do with more thieves. Well, thieves have figured out a way to get around a piece of the system. They figured out how to get around tracking. This is a new strategy to steal motorcycles by blocking the GPS tracking. So the police haven't said how they're doing it, whether there's a piece of foil they're wrapping around it, if they happen to know where the GPS is, the piece that's actually locating stolen motorcycles. So it's going to be a problem now. Again, the police are not offering any information because obviously they don't want other people to know what's going on. Okay, looks like the taxis in Manizales are warning of a protest if it does not receive help from the government. Okay, the drivers stopped traffic, blowing horns and whistles with signs about their request to the government a couple of days ago in Manizales. But the most major issue is the price of gasoline. They say 600 pesos in a month. So that's their number one issue, but obviously it's all about finances. So there's other issues as well. There is a national strike that's scheduled for August 9th. And if you've ever been in Medellin or any other city in Colombia, when the taxis block the roads, it's blocked. It'll shut your city down. I mean, they block off all the major bridges is what they do. and you can't get by them and they get out the car, nothing's moving. So just be prepared for that. Okay. Next, I have another good video, almost like the one I had yesterday, where things don't go quite that well for the perpetrator. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Actually, they were getting, the people who were chasing the thief was actually cheering, almost like boxing this weekend. So this was interesting to see, and I think they were on a bus. But first, this.
With the ball blade, I run a better with the ball blade, better with the long way. One love to the southwest side.
That's right. Again, I have to say thanks to everybody, all my viewers and supporters. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the kind words in the comments, too. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Again, it allows me to be able to do this without having to be hemmed up. So hopefully this next story will slide through like yesterday's did. Okay. This video, again, is of a thief who is throwing the victim to the ground. They say he and she, but it looks like it's a guy on a motorcycle, and I'm running the video now. They are throwing him off. I'm going to run it maybe while I'm talking, but I want to run it without me talking because I want you to hear the cheering of the ladies on the bus. They were wanting old boy to get caught. And guess what? They caught him. Okay, but he took him off the motorcycle. It looks like there was a motorcycle, and to go back and rewind this too, because it looks like there was a motorcycle in the beginning waiting. You know, the bad guy normally hops off the back and then does his deal, hops back on, and the driver takes off. Looks like the driver scooted a little bit early, so this guy had to run down the road. So this was this was a thrilling run. You'll see in a minute. Okay, it looks like it's being filmed from a bus. You can hear the cheers. So let's just jump into the video right quick. There you go. And this one happened to be in Cali. So for all those people in Cali, if you were on that bus, I know you were excited about this. Okay, my last story has to do with the scammer. Again, I have to keep his face in front of you so that you guys know. Again, 4 people have alerted me over the past week that they ran into him at the Santa Fe Mall and in Poblado, somewhere else. I want to say, I don't know if it was Hooters or something like that. But one of my viewers, one of you, and I'm not going to say his full name, but Joseph P. happened to be at the mall and recognized him from my video. And he took a couple of shots, a couple of pictures. I'm going to show them here. And then a very short, he actually hollered at him, "Hey, how you doing?" So you can hear his voice in the background too. So it was him. And it looks like he's just chilling. You know, along the rails, there's a couple of seats and they're comfortable too. This is a nice mall. Santa Fe Mall is a nice mall. And he's just chilling, waiting for his next victim. "Hey, where you from? You from New York?" "Oh, I'm from New York." "Oh, you from Florida?" "Where? Miami?" "Oh, I've been to Fort Lauderdale. You should drive down to Miami all the time." He's quick. He's quick. He's quick on his feet, quick in his mind to come up with something, obviously, because he's picking you guys off left and right. Again, he's scamming you out of a few dollars. He's scamming you out of meals. He's scamming you out of drinks. You know, he'll tell you that he left his Amex card, or they don't take Amex, or he left his card altogether, or can you loan him some money? Or he'll try to introduce you to women and something else. Because when he was arrested, and go back and look at that video, when he was arrested at the Du Park, he dropped a baggie. And the guys in the video were like, "Look," to the police, "Look, look, 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 a little baggie." And he dropped it with some white stuff in it. So this cat is bad news. Just stay away from him. Just avoid him at all costs. If you can get a video of him like this, he looks like he's walking with a guy. And I ran it back. It's just a brief clip, and I'm showing it here, but a brief clip of the guy that he's with. But they're walking quickly. So he's got him motivated to do something. What's that? He looked like an Asian guy. So he obviously, if you're Asian, you're going to get picked out there a whole lot sooner than if you were black or white, unless you're, you know, tall blonde or blue eyes or something like that. You'll get picked out quick too. We, as being black, we can, and tan color people, we can just keep our mouth shut. No one will know. Then it just depends on how you dress and how you carry yourself. But But I'm showing this picture right now so that you guys know, be aware that this cat is still roaming the street, and he just ran off with a victim yesterday. This is happening every day. The worst thing that, because I saw this guy in action at the bar next to Gusto's when I was there last time, and I keep wondering what happened to the guy he was with. Because we never hear the story after the fact. Some of you guys, or a lot of you guys, have let me know that he got you. Don't let it be. If he hasn't gotten you yet, don't let it be you. Pay attention to his picture. I'm showing his face over and over. I need to do due diligence and show it in more videos than that. And also, I've been reminded to remind you to stay off the dating apps. This is going to be fish in a barrel over the next couple of weeks during the Flower Festival. And how many extra people in town right now? I mean, if they're expecting 50,000 to come through the airport, how many people are coming by buses? There's also another story about the buses. The bus stations are backed up too. People are coming from all around to see this Flower Festival. So there's going to be, the girls are going to be out. The low budget, the high budget, the girls who out scoping, the groups of people are out scoping. They are out this weekend. I cannot emphasize enough. When a girl tells you, can my friend come? Run, okay? Go back and see my video on that. This whole, menage a trois stuff will get you hemmed up quick. I don't want to read a story next week if one of you guys didn't make it. Please remember this moment right now while I'm saying this. Remember this moment while I'm saying this right now. I don't want another story to pop up in a week or so that I have to read of an American or another foreigner from Europe or Australia or Africa or Canada. I don't want to read these stories. If it has to do with an American, I will, or a tourist, a visitor, I will. But I don't want to do it. And I'm telling you, the girls are going to be out. I mean, just think about the NBA playoffs. How many of them girls come in town just for that? Or the All-Star game. How many girls come around from all around the world to where the All-Star game is? Well, this is a Flower Festival, and this is their biggest cultural event of the year. So more people are coming in town, just like during the Christmas lights. They're coming in for the novelty of it all. But they're picking you guys off because you guys are there too. And you guys see. They're fine. They are fine, but they are deceptive. And watch your drinks too. Watch your drinks. So stay off the apps. Watch the scammer. Travel, but travel safe. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.